All right, finally. That took far too long to get set up. Hey, what's up, Master? Thanks for jumping in. I've still not mastered, no offense to your name, I've still not mastered going live on Facebook. It's defaulting to unlisted for some reason, so odd. But man, I've got a lot of work to do tonight. I've got to list a bunch of cards. I've got all of these cards, and that's just a few, and then all of these cards, all of these over here. I need to list. These are all English. These are all English on my desk. How's the music volume and everything tonight? Is it same as last time? I haven't changed any settings, so I hope so. Picked up this one today from a collection. Dig that one a lot. Super cool. And then we're gonna have some fun later. I went to the Target. Oh, okay, thank you. I went to Target today and they didn't have any Pokemon, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and they had two packs of the Star Wars Unlimited, which TCGplayer supports. So I thought maybe at some point tonight I'll open one, and before the end of the stream I'll open the other. So I have no idea what to expect. Maybe we'll get a banger in there. And then I picked this up today in a collection, but I had to keep it. I put it in a one touch. It's only worth like $1.50, but I just love the artwork on it. So I have it sitting over here on a little case, little stand I bought. Oh, that reminds me, I think as I list cards, I think I'm going to bring my shop down tonight. And then once I get everything listed, then have it go back up all at once. But I don't know, I haven't decided that yet as I post stuff. I got to check this out. This is a new thing. Did that pop up on the stream? Oh, it's kind of underneath my logo. I'll drag it over here. Let's see. Dragged it over. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I don't know that I'm going to keep it up there the whole time. Oh yeah, make the banner thing bigger. Yeah, I just don't know where it makes the most sense to put it. Like putting it up there makes sense, but then when I go to my browser view, oh, I guess it won't be on the browser view. It's only on the one screen. Yeah, I don't want to make a major thing out of it. Like, I'm not begging for donations or anything, but may have that pop up every now and then. Oh, okay, cool. Is that button something that you can click on the YouTube screen? Just curious. Or is it just something that tells you that you would have to like type that in? Does it allow you to click on it? Okay. Yeah, I was just curious because that link's down in my description, so if anybody was wanting to do that. All right, let me I'm gonna have to pull this up a little bit. Got to customize this just to scotch. Let's see how this looks for browser. All right. I got some feedback after the last one that we wanted to I need to read off who said something and then what they said, because not everybody, I mean, I guess when you're watching it on video on demand, you can't see all the chat. So I want to make sure that I'm doing that at least. But no, this card here, and I love, this is the first English Mega I've had picked up in a set. So I made a $120 purchase today. It was but I only paid $80 for it. It's a $120 set. So, and the cards that I'm going to start listing at least first are going to be the yeah, some of the bangers I got from that set. They're not big bangers, but they're bangers. The video I have coming out tomorrow night is going to explain a lot. It's kind of the $1,000 collection showdown where I compare the sell-through of $1,001 cards, $110 cards, or 10 $100 cards, and which one is the most profitable for your business. And so excited for that video to come out tomorrow, and hope everybody's had a chance to look at the video I did yesterday with the business jumpstart plan. That was kind of a labor of love putting all that together, but thanks so much everyone for being here. I see there's 2 or 3 of you in here, so thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, please throw them in the chat. Love to answer any questions you might have. It's a cool day here, so I got some cinnamon tea. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it, so we'll see how it goes. All right, let me get to my browser here, and we need to start listing. First one I'm going to list is this Vaporeon Master Ball. It's a beauty. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pull my shop down real quick. So right here, if you haven't started a TCGplayer account, all you got to do is click right here, hide your inventory, boom, that's offline. That's simple. So I love that. All right, here we go. Vaporeon. Let's see, is it automatically gonna find it? 022 of 131. There, it's not the Cosmo. Oh, it's the Master Ball. I don't see it on there. All right, we'll just hit Master, or Vaporeon. Let's make it a 500. Let's sort by number. And then we're gonna scroll down to 22. Sorry if this makes you sick with all the scrolling, but I'm going to be scrolling a lot tonight. See, 22 of 131. 22 of 131, Master Ball. There she is. All right, current market is $20.09, but as I do, I'm going to click in. I'm going to take a look at it. First, we're going to sort by near mint. Looks like 3 sold over the last 3 days, so it sells like once a day. What's this guy doing? Oh, Chinese, okay. So near mint would be 20.08 plus 99 cents. This is not optional, so that's another $1, so 21.07 would tie the price. So we'll do 21.0. Let's do 21.05 just for giggles. So come back over here. 21.05, quantity 1, and save. All right, so let me see how snappy things are tonight to see if this shows up. No, it's not there yet. Well, this person here is 0%, 0%. This still doesn't make sense to me. When someone has 729 sales and has 0% absolutely. That's a very clever name, but I still don't understand how you can have 0% with 729 sales. This is more accurate. This is what more accurate should be. All right, let me hit refresh and see if mine popped up. I don't always do this. I was just going to see how quickly things are populating on the thing tonight. Still not there. I'll come back and look here in a minute. All right, let's go to the next card. I can't sit here and do this all night. All right, put this one aside. The Latias EX. This is it's a great card there. I love it. It's my favorite art style, that kind of 3D art style. All right, let's see what we got here. Gladius EX 220, not listed. I'm just going to search number 220 191. That's the one. Yeah, that's a great card. I love this card. All right, looks like the last time I sold it for $9.95. It's showing market price right now is $8.23. Let's click in and see if my Vaporeon popped up yet. Ah, still not there. Must be a lot of people posting tonight. All right, let's go up here to near mint, 223. 31 have sold in the last 3 days, so about 10 a day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So right around here, 837. It's saying market is 823, so it's a little bit more. So I may come in here at like, see, this one is 831. So let's do 829. It's just a few cents over. I'll just autofill 829. Save. All right, what do we got next? Got a, how do you say this word? Aromatize Master Ball. Yeah, pick these up today in a purchase. Aromatisse. Master Ball pattern. Is this the right one? Yep, there she is. All right, looks like I've sold this before at $6.59. Showing market is $6.66. Let's go click into it here. Doesn't look like this one moves a lot. Let's see here. 4 over the last 3 days, so 1 a day, so it'll be the lowest price, and this is not an optional shipping. So that's $6.62. So I could do $6.59 and be the lowest. Let's do it. You know, one of my first jobs in ministry was I was kind of the video director at my church, and I did a lot of videos. I go out and do man on the street videos, and yeah, do some kind of video intros of different message series and stuff like that. And yeah, a lot of people would come and say that I should narrate documentaries or narrate stuff. And I mean, I'm from the South. I grew up on the Gulf Coast of Texas, but I try to articulate when I speak, and you know, yeah, so feeling like I can narrate a nature documentary. I've heard that before, or documentaries in general, but thank you. I think, yeah. Does that make a slurping sound when I slurp that? I hope not. Oh, this is a good one. I got a Flareon with the Prismatic Evolution stamp on it. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, let's see here. Oh, just knocked over my stack. Got a couple more Master Balls after this one. Flareon EX. 14 out of 131. Oh yeah, with the stamp. Beautiful. Perfect. All right, saying current market is $7.02. Let's click into there, see what we got. Looks like the price on this bad boy is coming down, but I bought it today. Oh, somebody's fluffing the market. 69 purchases in the last 3 days. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all, but I'm not going to hang on to it either. I'm going to sell this thing. So, because I paid 70% of $7 today, so. All right, so if it sold 69 in the last 3 days, that's about 20 a day. Somebody's got 5 of them listed right here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So around the 7, see, this is 741, 749. What if we do, let's try to get up around these guys that have multiples. So 702, and it shows, oh, that's the market price, 702. Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's do it. All right. Our Furfrau Master Ball. This is a nice one too. It's easier for me to do with my right hand, I think. Yeah, there you go. Can you see the Master Ball? Yeah. All right. Furfrau. Sounds fancier if you say Furfrau. Master Ball pattern. Yep, that's the right one. 618. Let's click in and see. Oh, I just realized why my cards aren't showing up on the market. I have my shop turned off, so they're not going to show up on the market. I'm silly. All right, what do we got here? 3 items sold in the last 3 days. That's 1 a day, so I want to be, again, this is not optional shipping, so 5. Yeah, so if I come in here at, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 9, it's 529, 629? Yeah, 629. So let's come in at 620, let's do 625. I like good round numbers. And that would be the lowest price on there. Once I go live with it, at least. All right, I can close these out now. I'm getting a lot of stuff open here. All right, what do we got next? A Brazong Master Ball. Beauty. I'm trying to get the light just right where you can see the Master Ball. Yeah, you can kind of see it. All right, let's search. Oh, I didn't type in the thing first. I went back to Furfrau. Song. Master Ball. Looks like I sold this once before for $6.95. Current market is $4.89. Let's take a look. Let's see, come down here, let's sort by near mint. Had 7 sell in the last 3 days. It's about 2 a day, so I'd want to be, because this is 531, to be at the top there. So I could do 530, and that's above market, $5.30. So let's do it. Hey everybody that's joining, thanks for being here tonight. I just needed to get some work done, get some cards listed. And I thought I'd rather do it with you guys than all by myself in my basement. Flareon EX. Here's this next one. I just listed one earlier with the prismatic emblem on it. And hey, if you're here and you're looking for my shop, I have my shop hidden right now. Once I get everything listed, then I'm going to turn it back on. That way everybody gets a good shot at it. Let's see here. There's the stamp one. Oh, the prize pack one. This is not the prize pack one, so it's this guy here. If you have any questions or any way I can help you, let me know. All right, $4.55 is current market. Let's click into it. Looks like the price on this one's come down some. Let's see here. Again, 69 in the last 3 days. That's crazy. That's Japanese, so that doesn't count. So one. Why is this guy selling it so low? $369. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What if we get up in here at, let's jump in at 4. Let's jump in at 489. That'll be kind of near the top. And still a few more cents. That'll cover my 30 cents per order fee that you get when you purchase something or sell something. Ah, Leafeon EX. What's up, beauty? Any Squirtle cards? What's up, Greg? No, sir, not in this batch. You know, I haven't looked at all the... There's only one set I haven't looked in. Hold on one second, let me see. Let me see for you, Greg. The guy I bought from today, I've bought from him 3 or 4 times, and he gave me a Lorcana, Disney Lorcana deck box. Let's see here. Here, I guess I can do my my camera too here, so you can kind of see what's going on. I like that one. Rescue board. Slope Oak. Pincer, Bronzong Pokeball, Whimsicott, Screamtail, that's always a fun one. Noctowl, I got an Eevee Pokeball, that's a fun one. Furfrou Pokeball, Slowking, and Seeking. Nope, no Squirtles. Or Squirtles are probably going to be kind of hard. People usually hang on to those. I know I have some full arts over in my deck box over there. Like here's a Green V. Got some trainer cards. Giacomo. This guy's been winking at me for months. Surfer. Let's see. Yeah, I got some more train. I got 2 of this gal, Mela. Yeah, but I know I have some more full arts back here over my shoulder in my box. I'll just have to kind of get through those. This is pseudo full art, but it's not. This Hoopa V. Got two of the Hoopa. A lot of them are just, and this deck, at least the set I picked up today. But no, I know I have some full arts. Oh, Greg, if you haven't seen this yet, I bought a couple of these today. There was no Pokemon cards at the Target I was at today, but I picked up a couple of these Star Wars Unlimited packs because TCGplayer supports these. So I'm going to open one of these here in a minute. Maybe I'll reward myself once I get through this stack on my desk, and then one at the end of the stream. But Greg, I don't have my shop live yet, so everything I'm putting up you're not going to see in there if you're looking on there. But here's the one I showed you earlier, Greg. Greg's a buddy of mine. I grew up with him. We game together a couple times a week. That's that Pikachu. The light doesn't do it any justice. That kind of like circle around him, it looks like he's like in an orb almost in the actual artwork, but the camera just doesn't pick up the nuance of that. But that's a fun card. All right, where was I? Greg, this will give you a good look at how easy it is to post cards on a TCGplayer. So yeah, 160. Okay, prize pack. This is not a prize pack. So yeah, here's the card. So this is what I'm comparing to. So this is the one with the stamp on it. No stamp on this one. That one's the prize pack. You can see the Ash Ketchum or whoever holding the ball. So this is the one I want right here, the regular one. Looks like the last time I sold it for $5.79, and it's worth $3.78 right now. At least that's what it's saying, but let's click into it and see. You can certainly click that and forget it. Showing $3.78 market price. Let's get near mint condition. Last 3 days it sold 57 copies, a little under 20 a day. See, these are all English, so those are Japanese, so I'm not going to count those in the 20 a day, but maybe it does count. So maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's be somewhere around here. $3.39 would get me right in between these two, but that's showing market price $3.78. I guarantee you it's counting these. Let's see. Let's just come in here. Let's come in at $3.39. Let's call it $3.39. So this is one of those examples where it's a little bit under what the market says. So I bought this with the value of what the guy, what it looks like today on this site, but that's a little less when you actually come in here and look at the practicality of it. I'm not 100% sure how TCGplayer does their metrics. All right, Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. It's a nice card. Sparkly. All right, and that is a promo, and it's number 216, so there it is. $2.36 is what it's saying. Let's go and investigate. Let's see here, 236. How many have sold? Man, somebody's pumping this one too. 109 have sold in the last 3 days. That's insane. The price has dropped off a cliff. Well, I want to sell this thing quick so that I can get it before it continues to drop. Let's see, 236. Yeah, 255. Let's do it for... It sold so many copies. I'm gonna come in here at $2.99. That's 63 more cents than what it's showing, and it beats this guy. It puts me third in line. So yeah, let's go $2.99 with that guy. This is why it always pays to click in, because if I just hit match at 236, then I would have lost some money. So again, assuming it sells at this. Got a Jolteon EX now. Oops, I didn't do my pause before I clicked on something. Let's see here. 30 of 131. No prismatic stamp, so it's that one. Cameron, yes, let's go, buddy. Okay, I got this. This is a full screen moment, everybody. Cameron just typed in the chat, hello, Alan. Because of what I've learned from your videos, I'm prepared to start selling on TCGplayer this weekend. Cam, way to go, man. Cameron, that is... Oh, yeah, I do have one, Greg. I'll show you here in just a second. Cameron, that's a big deal, man. That is a big deal. Hopefully you were able to download that 10-step business plan, Business Jumpstart. When you post that first card and you make your first sale, man, celebrate, celebrate. That is a big step. Every business started with their first sale. And so that is no small feat. And as a reminder, I don't know if you're going to be just using top loaders to save yourself some money, or if you're going to go the Shipping Shield route. But just remember, if you go to shippingshieldus.com, and Greg at Shipping Shield has just redone his whole site. I was talking to him earlier the other day. And Flip House Finds 10 gets you 10% off your entire order there. And if you use that code and you can't use it again, because I think it's one time per customer, if you do Flip House Finds 7.5, that gets you 7.5%, and Flip House Finds 5 gets you 5% off. So you can continue to do that. And he has a loyalty program he just started. So make sure you're shipping with Shipping Shields when you get to that stage of your business. But if you use top loaders at first, I did the same thing. So there's no harm in that whatsoever. But man, congratulations, bro. Keep me posted. And yeah, man, praying for great stuff for you, man. That's exciting. Yeah, Greg, the only card I have from the new set I just picked up today is this Mega Mawile EX. Yeah, I love the artwork on it. It's only worth about 50 cents. So I was just gonna kind of keep it here on my desk as the only English one that I have. But yeah, it's of course I have a booster. I have this booster bundle I'm keeping sealed, so there might be some in there too, but keeping it sealed, keeping it right here. Yeah, that's great, man. Whatever it takes to get scrappy and start, man. That's okay. There is no shade. I'm just saying, whenever you're ready, if you want to pivot up into Shipping Shields. I just made an order of another 500 of them. They come in a fantastic box. Of course, I'm at like, I barely have any left, but they come double stacked. But no, they're fantastic, and I have my own stamp I put on them. I use the painter's tape to close them up. I don't know if you've ever ordered from me before, but it's a fantastic product. And so with the 10% off, I got this for $46 for 500 of them. So let's see, let me pull out my calculator. It was like $46.50 divided by 500. So you're paying 9 cents a shipping shield. Top loaders are gonna be similar. Not gonna be a lot cheaper and not gonna be a lot more expensive. And so when you're talking about quality though, getting those to go through the mail readers at the post office, the shipping shields, fantastic, fantastic. So good luck, man. Let me know how I can help. Hit me up in the comments, hit me up in my Instagram DMs, and yeah, be glad to help you any way I can. Man, that's fantastic, man. So excited for you. All right, let me get back into posting these things here. All right, what did I click on here? Jolteon EX. Oh, did I already post this? Did I already complete this one? No, I haven't. Okay, click into it. Yeah, and if you have any questions right now, man, hit me up. Let me know what's making you the most anxious, and I'll be glad. I mean, I can pull out stuff right here and show it to you if you have any questions, or if you need any tips, or just need me to be a hype man for your hustle. That's what I'm here for. You don't know how happy that makes me. That's so cool, man. All right, 229. Let's go to near mint. All right, how many have sold? 53 over the last 3 days. Let's call that 10. 224. If I count down 10, there's 7 Japanese. It probably counts in there. 219, 224. Let's do, yeah, 224 would be a penny less than this guy. Yeah, but just for a few cents less, I could beat this guy. I could be right up here for 218. So let's do 218. One copy. All right, Master says, the hardest part for me is setting aside time to do this because I work a lot. Hard to get into a routine. Yeah, for me, it's about the good music and yeah, the good vibes and just kind of getting into flow or rhythm. Of course, I'm kind of I have this like, there's a book by a guy named Carey Nieuwhof that's called At Your Best. It's a leadership book. Currently waiting on an email back from support. Is that setting up your payout? Because I had to email support to get that set up properly too, if that's what it is. Oh, okay, sorry, I missed that. Not sure if you've had this happen, but upon creating my account, it was immediately placed under review. Yep, I had that happen. Unable to list any inventory nor add my bank information. Yep, exact same thing happened to me, bro. Yeah, so don't fret. Yeah, customer support should get back to you. What is it, Thursday? Yeah, they should get back to you tomorrow, probably. And hey, just FYI, when I talk about in my videos that I was part of the Growth Acceleration Program, you can actually apply for that before you're invited into it. So if you go to their website and look for the Growth Acceleration Program application, you can do that. And I found it to be beneficial just to have a representative there that could, in instances like this where maybe I'm locked out of my account or something weird happens, I could reach out directly to my representative to help out. I still have his contact information and his cell phone number, so that may be a good step too as you pour fuel on the fire. But here's a pro tip, Cameron and Master. If you're using painter's tape, when I got this weighted tape dispenser, because I mean just the little efficiencies of like tearing off tape and then using your hand to tear it off versus having something like this with the ease of just, it's weighted and has rubber on the bottom, and it was like $18, and it saves me so much time when I'm packing my orders. But stuff like that just helps. Oh, and I had to pivot. Yeah, dude. Yeah, did you find the link okay for the Growth Acceleration Program? Yeah, you should have been able to Google it and find it right away. Yeah, apply. And honestly, put my name down. Put Alan at Flip House Finds, recommended you, and certainly couldn't hurt. But I'm a big fan of what they're doing over there. I actually just sat on a Zoom call with other level 4 sellers that they were kind of pitching the pro level seller stuff to. But I ran out of D&D stamps, and so I had to pivot. They have baby animal stamps now at the post office. And so there's like a bunch of different baby, let's see, how do I do this where you can see all of them? Baby animals. So cool. I figure that's kind of like Pokemon adjacent baby animals, seeing as how Pokemon are kind of like baby animals, kind of. All right, when you kind of get out of your flow, like I just did, you got to make sure you don't double list a card. So the last card I had was Jolteon. Let me scroll over here. If I click into it, it should just show one. Okay, yeah, it just shows one. Okay, I'll make sure. Oh, nice, Southern Islands. That's awesome. Yeah, I've probably bought every D&D sheet they had at the local post office. Every time I go in there, the gal there, her name's Jen, she's like, D&D stamps? I'm like, yep. I wish they made more stylish of the extra ounce stamps. The most stylish they have, the only ones they have are these stupid school buses. And that's fine. I'm all about kids going to school and getting educated, but I wish there was just something that matched, you know, the other stamps a little bit more. They're only like 20, 22 cents. But no, yeah, the baby animals is where it's at. All right, this will be an easy one. This is what makes me happy. If you've been selling for a while, or Cameron, when you start selling more often, multiple copies of the same card, you get 3 cards up listed all at once, but you do need to make sure that they're all the same set and number, because I don't know if you saw my posts on Instagram where I showed the cards are identical except for the set and the number at the bottom. And I almost listed them all incorrectly, but all these are the same. The Grinder Gamer RPG, those school buses for sure. Laughing out loud. Only thing with those D&D stamps is that they are chunky. Yeah, they're big. They're certainly big. And I've got nothing against, like, you know, the American flag stamps or whatever, but I mean, this hobby, shiny cardboard and little animals and, you know, all these like pseudo animal things going on. Let's have some fun. I mean, they've got SpongeBob stamps at the post office. They've got, you know, scientific discovery stamps. They've got NASA stamps. They've got all kinds of cool stamps. And I'm like, if it brings you joy and delight, and if you look at all my reviews, there's so many people that say, man, these D&D stamps are awesome. And if there's something you can do just to make that extra smile on the customer's face, and it gives you a little bit more grace when they open up the pack, if the envelope's maybe a little beat up, but the card's in great shape, and they give you a great review because they got a smile out of a D&D stamp or a baby animal, do that. They see American flags all over the country, so do that, you know? Love the flag stamps, but kind of want to use something relevant. Yeah, or at least, you know, Pokemon adjacent or something. Or for the holidays, get some Christmas stamps. Put some Christmas stamps on there between Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know, but I do like the fact that the American flag stamps are like on a roll. That does make them kind of convenient. But yeah, what can I say? Surprise and delight your customer. Surprise and delight your customer. What's everybody got plans for the weekend? I obviously work on Saturdays and Sundays, so I actually took this Saturday off though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, none of these have the Prismatic Evolution stamp, so it's just this guy here. Let's see, not that one, this guy. All right, last time I sold it for $295. Looks like market is $190. Let's click into it and see what we got. 206. Did I click into the right one? Didn't that just say 190? Okay, that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Is this the right card? Oh, yeah, the new game, yeah. Hey, Master, the new Tron movie, my daughter wants to go see that. She's 15. But I don't know that I've seen, how many movies are in this set of movies? Greg, if you're still here, I know you were talking about the Tron movie. I saw it when the first one got rebooted. I don't remember anything about it. Of course, I'm old enough to have remembered the first one or two back in like the 80s. Critics are bashing the movie, but you loved it. Well, that's all it's about. Okay, so let me go back to this conundrum. All right, so is this the correct card? Let me go back one here. Vaporeon EX 023 out of 131. I mouse over it. Is it the right bottom left corner? H pre English ENE. Okay, that's all the same. Click into it. Oh, the video title, Jack. Oh, I was having trouble getting this sucker started. So yes, let's see. How do I go and edit? Can I edit that while it's streaming? Let's see, content, live, 16th, edit. Oh yeah, I even have a, yeah, let me change the thumbnail and everything. Change. I built a thumbnail just for this. Here we go. Uploading and live stream. Thank you, Jack. Jack, thanks for that. Lo-fi card listing and Hangout. If I could spell, that would be fantastic. All right, save. Okay, I think I saved it. Critics bashed the first Pokemon movie in 1999 right before it made like 200 million. Yep. I plan to sort some bulk and hopefully get some cards ready to be listed this weekend. Yeah, Jack, if you can go back and hit refresh, go back out to my page. Is it showing the updated icon now and the new title about card listing and not card sorting? If you could let me know, I'd appreciate it. All right, let's go back to this conundrum. So Vaporeon EX showing here $1.90 market, but then when I click into it, it's showing oh, thanks, Master. Thank you for that. No, Southern Islands. This is the only way I've done it. Now I've seen TJ over at PokePaster TCG. He's done the like Excel spreadsheets and stuff. Because of my novice approach to this, I just kind of alphabetize, so I don't do it by sets. And if you ask me to put a gun to my head and said to tell you what the PREEN with the H in front of it at the bottom means, I have no clue. All right, thanks, Jack, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for looking out for me, man. Thanks for the feedback. So no, I have not tried that yet. All right, let's condition near mint. Oh, okay, so when I go near mint, then that changed it back to $1.90. Oh, so I guess lightly played is selling for more? That's still such a weird phenomenon to me that worse condition sells for more. And it says here last sold is $3.95. That's got to be somebody trying to... Prismatic Evolution. Thank you, Master. You could just help list all my cards. I'll send them to you. If you can list them for me, then send them back. That'd be great. No, Cameron, I don't. I really don't. I do know that my Destined Rivals ETB looks really good. I paid like $53 for it, and it's like, what's it at right now? 120? I'll look it up here in a second. All right, so 56 have sold. If we go 10 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now see, if I jump up above this guy, he's at 233. I could do 232 and be right here. And it's showing market at 190, but I need to be at 232 to sell it. So yeah, I'm going 232. Get those extra cents. Oh, actually I have 3 copies of this card. Yeah, I figured as much, Southern. But I have such good sellers. So I guess maybe I'm missing out on a lot of money, maybe, but I don't know. Supposedly there's a big problem with customers buying and expecting near mint and expecting gem mint. So sellers list them as lightly played to avoid returns. Sitting on a good amount of sealed, but the shipping process seems a lot more involved since I would need various boxes. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, Cameron, what I would do, of course, I don't know where you live, but here in the Twin Cities, I would do Facebook Marketplace and ask 100% of retail, even if you got 90% of retail for sealed products. Yeah, you would do better than selling it on a place like TCGplayer or eBay, unless the price just goes through the roof, you know? All right, let's see, Destined Rivals, ETB. See, why does that not pull it up here? Oh, you have to actually spell it out here. Yeah, 117. I paid 53 and some change for it, so I mean, I could sell it. I just want to hang on to it. I'll hang on to it for a while. I think to be legitimate, I have to have at least one sealed product. Of course, I have my my sealed Mega Evolution Booster Bundle back there that a friend gave me. But yeah, I think one day if I have just a little bit more money, and by the way, everyone, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe. And I think we just hit 500 subscribers today. So thank you if you're one of my subscribers and made that happen. And if you want to support the channel, you can click down below. I'm not going to throw this up a lot, but if you want to support the channel or download that business jumpstart plan that I introduced in my last video, you can go right there or down in the description. You can click on the link and you can get that, download that PDF for free. And while you're there, you can either pay $1 for it, pay $3 for it, or pay nothing for it. But I wanted to give it to you to help you start your business. Let's see, Southern Island says you can get all those shipping boxes for free from UPS and USPS. Also, Pirate Ship has video tutorials showing how to resize boxes easily. Yeah, that is probably the clutch move. If you buy anything from Amazon, Cameron, I don't know if you're married or not or whatever, but you know, we buy a lot of some of our groceries from Amazon, and so we have boxes and packages and stuff coming all the time. So all right, next card. Teal Mask, Ogre Pawn EX. 12 of 131. That's this guy. Yep, that's the one. Oofda, look at this. This thing hasn't sold. Yeah, it's showing market price of $2.21, but it has not sold. Cameron says, I managed to be at Walmart right as they were restocking yesterday. A line formed and the people in front of me nearly got in a fight and one guy got kicked out. It was insane. Oh, screen's not showing. Yep, good call. Thank you. I got an ETA and a few packs, but those guys were... Oh, ETB, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's insane. I went to go look for some today. I'm going to open up these here in a little bit. I love Star Wars, and they had a couple of these sets. And so there's 16 cards in each, and you can sell these on TCGplayer. So I was like, well, maybe I'll get a hit or something. Just love Star Wars. If you have any Star Wars questions. Yeah, so look at this card. This Teal Mask Ogre Pawn hasn't sold a single copy on, well, at least not near mint, in a month and a half. So I want to be, in this situation, I want to be the absolute lowest price. So if somebody comes and buys a card tonight, let's just go $1.49. Again, I'm going to lose something on this one maybe, but I also want to get some money back in my pocket, so let's do it. Yeah, market's insane. Got a Sylveon EX. Probably should have paused there for a second. 41 of 131. No prismatic evolution stamp. Not that one, it's that one. Last time I sold it was $379. Showing $1.66 right now. Let's click into it and see. So it sold 78 copies in the last 3 days. It's about 20 copies a day. This is Japanese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And that gets me to 22, so I want to be somewhere in here. Let's do 209 with a market price of 166. I'm okay there. I can always lower the price if it doesn't sell after a few days. Glaceon EX. Yeah, Cameron, it is a crazy ball game, but had somebody reach out to me today in my DMs on Instagram, and he's sitting on a lot of what did he say, Yu-Gi-Oh, I think is what he said. And he was concerned that he may not make his money back. Hey, what's up, EP3? This is only my second stream ever. So how often do I stream? TBD, to be determined. Yeah, I mean, as long as I keep having folks showing up and people find value in it, I'll keep doing it for a while, for sure. I have good internet here and some good equipment, and so really enjoying it. All right, showing market price. Let's go near mint. Market price at $1.36. How many sold? 94 over the last 3 days. That's over 30 a day. So let's not count these Japanese. Let's go down 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $1.52. What did it say market was? $1.36. So let's come in here at... Let's come in at $1.48. That'll put us right here, and that's still over market price. Again, sometimes it pays. Those little few cents here and few cents there adds up over time. Jack, if you set a schedule or announce it ahead of time, you're more likely to get people to join as they can plan their schedules around it. Yeah, that's true. So my buddy PokePaster TCG, he does a live stream every Sunday night, and he and I have kind of a similar niche, I guess. And so I don't necessarily want to compete directly with him. Of course, I think he's done like $300,000 in cards in the last 18 months. And so he's at a scale and a pace that I really can't match. I guess the thing that I was trying to Google a little bit today, I was trying to figure out, like, how do I promote it on YouTube? Because I've seen him do that. Is it the premiere that I'm trying to do? I need to look at the mechanics of that to try to figure out, like, how do I promote it? I did a post about it maybe an hour or so before I went live, but then I tried to put an image with it, and it made it be a square image, not like the actual thumbnail, because I created like a hype thumbnail a little bit. So I don't know. Yeah, TJ and I are friends, and so yeah, PokePaster TCG. My video is way behind on what I'm watching here on the screen next to me. Let me refresh it. All right, there we go. Back in sync here. Yeah, TJ and I, we both work at the same place, same church. So he's when I talk about the guy that kind of helped me get started, that's him, that's TJ. And so I text him often when I have a question. It's getting kind of warm down here in the basement. Gonna have to bump up the AC. I wonder if my wife and my daughter turned it off. Oh, they bumped it up for sure. Yeah, I have one tattoo. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. It's a Star Wars tattoo, but it's Arabesh, which is George Lucas created a language that you can actually read. It's a letter for letter translation in Star Wars. But it's 062098, which is my wedding anniversary, but in Arabesh. So it shows that I love my wife and I love Star Wars. Speaking of which, we're going to open these here before too long. Got 2 packs. I'm going to open one and then I just have to do some more. All right, here we got a Greedent, that 3D art style, Greedent V. Let's see what she's worth, or he's worth. Yeah, I found out the other day there's actually female and male Pokemon, and you can tell by the artwork. I had no clue that that was a thing. I didn't get the memo on that. 256, 264. Yep, that's not one of the ones listed, so I'll have to do it the hard way. 256, 264, here she is. Yep, that's the one. Southern Islands, are you saying huh to the male and female? Male and female Pokemon? Yeah, let me see if I can find something real quick. I'll throw it up on the screen. Okay, this is sold off and on. 12 copies in the last 3 days. So that's about 4 a day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're all about $1.50, $1.43. I could probably come in here at 148 and it's still above market price. So let's do that. Let's do 148. I asked my daughter if she wanted this card because she has a certain... Let's see, I'm gonna pull this off just in case if I type in male and female Pokemon, it pulls up something crazy and I get kicked off of YouTube. List of Pokemon with gender differences. PokeWiki. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's even images on this one. Yeah, let's learn together, everyone, shall we? So yeah, it looks like the Venusaur, like the male has just a little bit more of a part there on the flower. Other than that, identical. The Butterfree, what's the difference? Oh, okay, so the female has this extra navy blue scale on the wings there. Everything else looks identical. This just looks like it's a size difference. Maybe similar for the Raticate. Oh yeah, so the female no, that's the same. Am I missing a difference? Southern Islands, you're telling me that the novice over here knew something that you didn't know? Yeah, no, you can tell the difference in these two for sure. End of tail is different on the Pikachu. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's like a little scalloped edge on the female, whereas the male has a fine point. Oh yes, something similar here. Or is that just I need to scroll over? No, yeah, it looks like on the female Raichu, it's the tip isn't. Yeah, so go and have fun. Okay, it looks like the male Gloom has several white dots on each of the little berry looking things, and this one just has one. Yeah, the dot difference on the Vileplume. Yeah, go crazy. I'm just teaching you guys all kinds of fun things. I don't even remember how I stumbled across that. All right, got a Vaporeon Pokeball, or I think it's called a Mirror Ball in TCGplayer. Vaporeon. Let me just click on it and see. Yeah, somebody. You know what it was? I was watching an Instagram or something where there was a gal going to. She came up to, I guess, one of the vendors that I watch on Instagram, and was saying that she was collecting all of the cards that had the female whatever Pokemon she was collecting. I don't remember which Pokemon. And the vendor was like, what? And she showed him the difference of what the male and the female of that particular Pokemon looked like. And so she was getting very, very specific about collecting just the particular, I think it was just the female of that one. So yeah, it's interesting. All right, Vaporeon, and this is 22 of 131. That's the, okay, I've already listed the Master Ball. That's a $20 card. I just listed that one earlier. Let's see. What makes these different? Okay, that's just regular. This is Pokeball. Last time I sold it, it was $1.28. Oh, sorry, $1.58 and $1.26 market. Let's take a look. How many have sold in the last 3 days? About 6 a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gets me at about $1.36. Just showing $1.26. So let's go $1.35. That's still above market. A few cents above market, but again, a few cents on every card above market, and it adds up. Cameron asks, have you graded any cards? I'm thinking of sending some of mine in once my shipping materials arrive. Yes. So I lucked out. I got to move a few things over here to show you. My son gave me a card when I first started the hobby, and I was watching a streamer that had a $25 off code for PSA. Of course, that doesn't cover the shipping, so the shipping still costs $30 plus once, you know, way on the way there and on the way back. And gave me a card, and I thought, hey, this will be a great memory. I'll send it off to PSA. And get it back, and in my mind I was going to get like a free grading, which I did, but you had to pay the shipping. And yeah, and I got a Gem Mint 10 on it. Lucked out on it. It's not worth a lot of money, but it's a card my son gave me, and it's a beauty. And then if you watch my video, what is it called? Let me pull up my channel here real quick. If you watch my video, sorry if you hear my dog barking. It's really great for my stream. Well, which one is it, guys? eBay packing? Nope, that's not it. Profit, Pitfall. Oh yeah, here we go. Should you really grade these Pokemon cards? I pulled an Articuno and a... I can't remember what the other card is. It's in the video. But my local game shop, which is like one of the premier Midwest game shops, and actually there's a huge game shop that's opening up called Real Sports Cards in Blaine, Minnesota. They're building it from scratch. It's going to be a destination card shop. It should be open before the end of October. I can't wait to go there. I'll probably do a whole video there. Can't wait to go check that one out. But my friendly local game shop, Punch Out Gaming in Forest Lake, Minnesota, which is about 20 minutes away, they have a PSA rep that comes and picks up the cards, so you don't have to pay any of the shipping. And I think it's $21 a card. Can't beat that. So I dropped them off there a few weeks ago, and it'll probably take 3 or 4 months to get them back. But yeah, I pulled the Articuno from Destin Rivals, and then another full art, and I don't even remember what set it was from. Honestly, it was like Christmas last year. I pulled it out of a bunch of cards. So yeah, I do. It's not a play that I'm going to do often until I can get some more money coming in on a steady basis. Right now, I'm investing in on the cameras and lights and microphones and tape dispensers, and I'm about to go ahead and do some other stuff to upgrade my equipment to help me scale. But yeah, I hope to grade more often, but it's still going to be very pick and choose. Yeah. So if that Articuno comes back a Gem Mint 10 Southern, it's a $200 card. It comes back a 9, it's not worth more than probably $25, $30, which is what the raw cost is. What kind of dog? It is half Australian Shepherd, half Chihuahua. So it's an Aussie Chi, is what it's called. She's something else. We thought we were going to get it to help my daughter with some anxiety she was having. And we ended up getting a dog with anxiety. So cheers to that. I've been burnt bad by PSA and lost $1,000, and other times they've done a solid and flushed me with tens. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I don't really try to do it. But again, I'm so new to the hobby. Maybe it's something I'll pivot into. I hope to pivot into some sealed before I start doing maybe the PSA plays, but do I hope to have my own card shop someday? Honestly, no. No and maybe. I mean, so here's the thing. Here's a little mini podcast episode for you. Or YouTube video for you. So when I bought 2 fake cards that cost me $100 each, so I lost $200 just like that because I wasn't paying attention. And I was so new to the hobby, I didn't know what I didn't know, and I got burned. The guy's been blackballed all over the Midwest and all the groups that we were a part of, and so that at least makes me feel better. If you own a brick and mortar store, whether you're renting from someone, leasing from someone, or you buy your own place, not only do you have to worry about the fake card side of the equation, or, you know, the market ups and downs, and getting distribution, number one, is just awful right now. But, you know, you have all the physical things to deal with as well. So if your air conditioning goes out, your toilet gets, plumbing goes bad, you need some electrical work, you've got to buy all your fixtures. All of that is just coming right off the bottom line. And then if you have to pay employees, you know, then you got to do payroll taxes. You have that liability, potentially health insurance, depending on what your state says that you have to cover. And then you have to be open when you say you're going to be open. And so it almost like handcuffs you to a brick and mortar place. And you may be like, well, you can hire other people. If so, then that comes right off the bottom line. So if I choose to take down my store on TCGplayer because I'm going to go on vacation for a week, I just click the button that says hide my inventory. I go on vacation and I don't have to worry about it. Whereas there you'd have to pay employees. And if nobody comes in to trade in cards that day or buys cards, then all you have is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars in expenses. And so from a business perspective, it's not a risk I'm willing to take right now. However, you know, I'm almost 50 years old, so who knows? If I keep doing this and things continue to grow and I continue to be able to help people get started in their journeys and things like that, maybe I could see myself doing that down the road closer to retirement, but who knows? Again, I'm not trying to like, if that's any of your dreams, I'm not trying to say like, hey, that's not the place to go. I mean, chase your dreams, embrace them for sure. And I'll do everything I can to help you get there. I just don't think that that's in the cards for me in the short term for sure. So hope that makes sense. Yeah, so expensive. Getting 1 or 2 submissions back will make an amazing pre-grader. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I have like the grading tool and stuff like that I can look at. So I knew the spacing was good, but there's just some fine scratches on there. So, all right, I got a Giacomo. You know what? I'm going to do this Giacomo. Then I'm going to open one of these Star Wars packs. Giacomo 138. Not one of them. Oh, I was just pulling up stuff from other intellectual properties. 138, 131. 39 cents. Come on, man. You're killing me, Giacomo. Such a stern dude with some crazy hair. Yeah, this is one of those rare instances that the direct price is cheaper than the seller price down here. 25 cents, 30. How many of these sold? 41 in the last 3 days, so around 15 a day. 10 a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can come in at 45 cents at least. Let's do that. Cameron says, Oyama Trading has some great videos on pre-grading. Oh, okay. Have to check those out. All right, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing with these. I don't even know what's good in these as far as yeah, what I'm even looking for. We can discover it together. Let me slide my cards to list here out of the way. Let's see what the packs look like. That's nice. Kind of a papery feel, not like the plastic. Oh, dude, that QR code. Can you see that? Hold on. Not the QR code. The scan has an X-wing on it doing the trench run on the Death Star. That is freaking awesome. I love that so much. That's such a great detail. So there's 16 cards in here. 16 cards. Oh, sorry, I went to the wrong camera. All right, so 16 cards in this pack. Yeah, this is definitely more paper. And I don't know anything about this game at all. I don't know if there's any kind of order thing or not, so... Kanan Jarrus, like Star Wars Rebels, he's one of my favorite. Here, is this... I don't know which camera would be best. All right, so Kanan Jarrus. What do we think delineates rarity on these cards? Let's see. Oh, did my music stop? Oh, how'd that happen? I have no idea what delineates rarity. Let's learn together. Yeah, that's one of the things I want to do is upgrade my camera too to the same brand of this one, but this one has like a motorized, it'll follow me around the room if I wanted to. I just want to get one of the stagnant ones right here on the side so that it increases it to 4K. All right, let me at least look here. How to determine rarity on Star Wars Unlimited cards. Star Wars Unlimited card rarities. Let's go. Cameron's coming through in the clutch here. I wonder if it has serialized cards. Should say C for common, L for legendary, etc. Maybe I just need to do image. Is there like an image that just says, like shows me what that looks like? Why can't... Okay, yeah, you're right. So it looks like... So a common is 9 and 1, 3, 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 8, 2 and 3, 1 and 288. So it's like common, uncommon, rare, legendary, hyperspace, and showcase. One foil card per pack. Well, I certainly haven't gotten the foil card yet. Rarity codes: common, uncommon, rare, legendary, starter deck exclusive. Rare cards, legend, starter deck exclusive. Showcase cards. Hyperspace, base, and leader cards. I wish it would show me what... Alright, so this one says... Where would it even be on the card? Am I missing it, guys? Or gals, as the case may be. Oh, is that an R with a star on it? Oh yeah, R with a star. Is that rare? So like down here in the corner, right here, it's like an R with a star. So rare. That's good, I guess. Yeah, this says C, Jedi Temple. That's common. Sick card. Yeah, I can see it down here now. Right over here, C. We're learning. Common, Life Wins Sage. Artwork on these are really nice. Another common, Gifted Urchin. So that rare one, we'll look up the price of this one. Another common, Adept of Anger. Ravenous Rathtar. Another common. You can see the C in the bottom corner there. Another common, Outer Rim Mystic. It's an Ithorian. Another common, Secretive Sage. That's a Trandoshan. They're skilled hunters. Another common, Do or Do Not, a Force. Oh, that's so cool. So like from Empire Strikes Back, Yoda pulling the X-Wing up out of the swamp. You can see R2 there in the back. It's a common card. Guys, we may have a problem here, guys. I love Star Wars so much. Praetorian Guard, another common. Loving this artwork so far. Another common, Guardians of the Wills. Cool artwork there. Ooh, U. What does U stand for? Oh, uncommon. Jedi Vector Fighter. I like that artwork a lot. It's kind of a stylized uncommon. Another uncommon, Force Speed. This is Obi-Wan, young Obi-Wan running. Uncommon. Another uncommon, Maz Kanata. You know, she was in Force Awakens. Uncommon. Okay, I'm getting close to the end. R is rare. Paz Vizsla, so that's from The Mandalorian. Cool artwork. And so I'm assuming this next card will be the foil card. It is. But it's a common foil card. How lame is that? Force Slow. So you can see but it's common. Alright, so let's learn about Star Wars Unlimited, shall we? And I don't know what the difference in... Yeah, some of these cards have a front and a back. So he's got a front, and then it's got a horizontal on the back. I'm not sure what that's about. Does anybody know anything about this? Uncommon, 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 common, 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 common. All right. So let's look up this. Let's go back to. Let's see what some. I don't know how easy these cards are going to be to look up. Let's go to Star Wars Unlimited. Force Slow. Oh, the card will be borderless, huh? So this is a hyperspace foil. Oh, okay, yeah, see, it's kind of got no border around it. This is a Force Slow foil, which is, I think, what I have. And they all show common. So there's a Force Slow with no foil, a Force Slow with hyperspace, so it looks like it's got some different holograph on it. So this is the one I have right here. How much is she worth? 14 cents. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's go back. Let's see what this Kanan Jarrus is. He's a rare. Maybe I'll list one of these tonight. Kanan Jarrus. Help Us Survive. It's not hyperspace. I think it's just a base. Help Us Survive. Showcase. Oh, that's cool artwork right there. That's not the artwork I have. Help Us Survive hyperspace. I mean, I have the same animation on it, but I think this is the card that no, I have the hyperspace one actually. Do I? Oh yeah, I do. I have the hyperspace one here, guys. So yeah, that one I definitely, so that one has the, see, this one has the black border, this one does not. And it's not that one, because that's fancier artwork, but it's this one, right? And after all that excitement, lightly played is 79 cents. I don't know what the lightly played versus the... Again, this is a thing where I would probably put it as lightly played. The last lightly played sold for 58, but I'm going to put it in a top loader anyway. That might be something I try to sell at some point. If you're just joining the channel, I'm not doing Star Wars stuff all night. I just happened to pick up a couple packs of the Star Wars Unlimited today because there was no Pokemon, and I just opened a pack, and I'm just trying to see. So this is the next one I'm going to look at, Paz Vizsla. See what the card values are for this game. No clue. And then I'm going to list some more cards. I told my wife I'd try to be done around 9, but the time is just flying by. Oh, I spelled that wrong. SLA. Unyielding Warrior. Not a foil. Not a hyperspace. Not a hyperspace. I'm already learning here, guys. All right, so we can see the difference here. This is a black border, so that matches that one. It's not that border. This one shows foil, definitely not a foil that I have in my hand, and definitely not a hyperspace foil, so it's just the base card. 36 cents. I mean, I've sold Pokemon cards for less than that. Yeah, let me get some sleeves out here. I mean, I've posted Pokemon cards for far less than that, so. All right, another uncommon, the Jedi Vector. Really like the artwork on this card. All right, Cameron says, seems like there's a regular foil and hyperspace foil where the cards will be borderless. Looks like the last card is a foil, which can be any rarity. Second to last card is the rare spot, which can be the rare or legendary card. First card is a leader. Hyperspace variants could be on any card. Okay. Yeah, see, it seems pretty simple, all things considered. I mean, my biggest concern is that Fantasy Flight Games is the one that's doing this. They did a dice and card game called Destiny that I got into that they killed pretty quickly. So this is definitely not a foil. This is going to be the base Jedi Vector. And it's an 8-cent card. Certainly not going to waste time listing that card. That can go to a friend or family member. I did like the artwork on it. Maz Kanata, this card here. Just a base card for her. Oh, she's got a bunch. The Light Guides. Let me go back up here and slow down. The Light Guides. And again, it's not that one. Oh wait, no, it is that one. Let's see, it's not that border one. So it's the one that's got the no border. But it's certainly not foil or hyperspace foil. So it's this one right here. 38 cents. Well, these packs were $4.99. I mean, I don't know that I'll make my money back, but all right, and the last one that's, unless one of these other cards is like in the meta right now, Force Speed. We'll get back to your Pokemon content here in just a second, guys. Promise. Force Speed, not Forcer Speed. This is black border with no foil, so certainly just this base, the base card is what it is. 8 cents. Yep, not doing that one. How much was the Force Slow? I don't remember. It was just a common foil. Force Slow foil. 14 cents, yeah, I'll hang on to that one too. Yeah, so these three cards right here, the Kanan Jarrus card, lightly played, 79 It's the hyperspace version of it. It's about 70 cents. And the Paz Vizsla and Maz Kanata were about 35 cents each. So, I don't know, about $1.50 in cards here. So I may throw those up on there at some point. That's fun. We'll open the other pack here in a few minutes. I got to get back to listing cards so I can. But I still love the X-Wing UPC on the back. So good. All right, back to Pokemon content, everybody. Sorry about that. All right, Flareon, Pokeball. If you've got any questions, anything I can help you with, everyone. We're all hyping up Cameron since he's selling his first cards. He's getting his shop set up on TCGplayer. Hyping him up big time. Got to go back to Pokemon here. Oh, let me go back to, is it gonna say Pokeball? Is this the right one? Yep, that's the one. Last time I sold it, it was $1.39, $1.26. Let's click in on it. 23 in the last 3 days, so about, let's go 5 or 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $1.35 gets me there. Let's do that. Oh, just realized my browser's not showing. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's still trying to get it set up. He's reached out to customer service for them to help him out. So, yeah, Cameron, let us know next when you get it set up. We'll get you some sales. All right, last time I sold Surfer, it was $1.15. Showing $1.01 market right now, but let's investigate. 15 over the last 3 days. Let's divide that by 2. Let's go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $1.96. So if I do $1.93, or I'm sorry, 93, but showing market 101. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 98 cents. Maybe somebody will buy multiple cards from my shop, and this will be one they can pick up. They're trying to hit that $5 mark. Yeah, Cameron, seriously, hit me up on Instagram when you launch your shop, and I'll throw something out there about my friend that's starting his own shop. Maybe get you some business. I don't want to get you too much business if you want to kind of keep it on the DL for a little bit. Sometimes starting too fast can be a little bit of a curse, but yep, that's the card I got here. All right, $1.27, but let's click into it. So it's sold 17 in the last 3 days. It's about 5 a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $1.21 will get us. Yeah, it's a little bit lower than market, but I like that position. I'll give up 6 cents for that. Oh, do I have multiple of that? Oh yeah, I've got 2 of that card. So what I'll do is I'll scroll over here. Well, I'll just click back into it. And where it said 1, I will put 2. All right, now I got a Dragapult EX. This is 73 of 131. Last time I sold it, it was $1.98, showing $1.24 right now. Let me click into it real quick. $1.24, it's sold 59 in the last 3 days, about 20 a day. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's get in here at $1.09. That's still under market, but let's get it sold. So did you all know that the free shipping over $5 is only for your Pro Store orders, not for orders from the marketplace? I haven't heard anyone discuss this when talking about Pro. Okay, so Southern, I don't know that I'm following you. I'm not a Pro seller. Just realized I'm not a Pro seller. I could opt into it without a problem. But I have the free selling option in my store, where you have to spend at least $5 to get free shipping. So that's not a Pro, that's a level 4 feature. So am I misunderstanding what you're saying there? I'll show you. So if I go to Home and I go to Set Your Rates, I think that's right. No, shipping settings. And when I, oops, that's not the right thing. Is this how I set my rates? Oh yeah. So when I got to level 4, I came in here and I set my price to 0 here and 0 here. And my store is off right now. But I'll unhide it for just a moment. So let's go to one of these cards I just listed a few minutes ago and hit refresh. I should be. Where did I put myself in this listing? Let's see, this is the most recent one I did. Yeah, here I am right here. Flip House finds, 1,092 sales, free shipping on orders over $5. I just turned it off while I was listing cards, and then I was going to pop it back on whenever I did it. So yeah, so I am not a Pro seller yet, because it takes an additional 1.25% if you opt into it. And since I'm still relatively new to this, I'm trying to squeeze every penny out of it I can. Yeah, it's just off temporarily, Jack. So your order's on its way, I promise. And so yeah, so it's that $1.31 shipping, $109. Oh yeah, I don't know. It certainly was vague. I had to reach out to my friend, Pokepaster, TCG, TJ, and I was confused as to how to like opt into this $5 thing. So Jack, I don't always do that. I don't always turn it off when I'm listing, but here's my philosophy. Especially when you're listing a lot of low dollar cards, like, you know, things in the 25, 35 cent range. In order for someone to get free shipping, they have to spend up to $5 or, you know, get to the $5 mark to get free shipping. And so my philosophy is that the more cards I have in there to help someone add a 25 cent card to their order to get them to that $5 mark, the more likely they will be to complete their order in my shop, if that makes sense. And so maybe it's just anecdotal, but I don't know. I just, like let's say you guys are watching me list right now, and as soon as I list it, you go out and snag one, and then I list another card in a few minutes. You're like, oh, I wish I would have waited to check out until I knew that he was about to post that card. Same thing for people that aren't watching me on the live stream. Like if they just stumble across one of my lower price cards and they're trying to hit that $5 mark, I want them to have as much inventory to choose from as possible to get them to that $5 mark. And so if someone just stumbles onto my store while I'm in the middle of the listing process, they're not going to have that same benefit to see all the cards I have listed, because I have an intention to list the rest of these cards and all these cards tonight. And if you stumble on the store right now, you're not going to even see any of these cards or these cards. So if I hide the store, it's actually it's helping the customer even though they don't know it. Does that sound logical? I could be wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I gotta close a bunch of my tabs here. I got so many tabs open. I will say this, the video that I have coming out tomorrow, yes, there's definitely a lag, Jack. I mean, if you're doing it on an off night of the week, earlier in the evening, but the later into the evening it gets, I find that there's probably more and more people sitting at their desk, you know, listing cards. And so there's definitely a lag posting them. Sometimes it'll be 5-10 solid minutes before I'll see my cards actually listed in the shop. So yeah, just do the best you can when you're listing. The video I have coming out tomorrow night at 7, it was an idea that one of my subscribers on YouTube gave me to compare, like, not all $1,000 collections are created equal. And so if I was gonna go pick up a $1,000 collection, is it better to pick up a collection of $1,001 cards? Or is it better to pick up a collection of $110 cards? Or is it better to pick up a collection of 10 $100 cards? And so I did all the math, and I was actually surprised by what I found. I thought it was going to turn out one way, and it turned out another. So you have to check out that video. I took out the 12.75% fee, the 30 cents per order fee, you know, taking into account all of the shipping supplies you'd have to use. So, oh, thanks, Wood Sleep. What am I at now? Am I at 500? What am I at? I don't even know. Oh yeah, 500 subs. Nice. Thanks for the call out there. Yeah, I think I knew that before I started streaming, but man, it just makes me nervous until I get like 501, 502, but we'll see. Thanks for explaining, Jacob at TCG. I need to get my shipping supplies in the mail and get that hold removed from my account, but I should be up and running as soon as tomorrow or Saturday. Store name will be Curbside TCG. Oh, I like that. It's a play on your last name there, it looks like. Yeah, man, that's good stuff. Curbside TCG. Just don't undercut me, right? No, I'm just kidding. There's plenty. There's plenty of space in the Pokemon community to go around, for sure. Yeah, thanks, Wood Sleep, for the Wood Sleep. What is your YouTube channel about? Wood Sleep. What is that? Is that the stuff I'm seeing on Amazon called Wood Sleep? Or not related? Well, the logo's the same. Interesting. All right, Alchemy EX. Got this gal here. She's a cutie. Number 75 of 159. That's this one. Last time I sold it for 64 cents, showing market of 72. Ooh, price is going up on that guy. They're about 10 every day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 74 cents. So if I come in at 73, yeah, let's do it. 73. Ooh, we've got a couple of Tyranitar Prismatic Evolution stamped cards here. Tyranitar EX. Yep, Prismatic Evolution stamp. $0.94 a card. Prices stabilized a little bit at the bottom. 367 sold in the last 3 days. Wow. You can go 100 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, you can go all the way down here, $1.49, and still be in the 100 mark. That's more than that. That's coming in at $1.48. Why not? See what happens. $1.48, 2 copies. Maybe you already said this and I missed it, but why did you pivot from eBay to TCGplayer? From my experience, cards sell for more on eBay. I always like the stamps from the builds and battle boxes, so I like that one. Honestly, it's just the speed at which I can list cards and sell cards. I mean, that's it. I mean, they may sell for more on eBay, but at least in the kinds of cards I'm selling, I don't think that they sell for enough more to then offset the time spend and taking photos and uploading the photos. And then even if you're using the eBay AI to write your description, sometimes it has to be edited. And so like the ease at which I can, like, for example, let's say that I opened up the screen at eBay where I was going to list something, and so this screen, and I was going to list two Mela cards, right? I mean, just the speed at which I can do that here is so much faster. I'll scroll down to 140. Oops, sorry. Maybe I picked a bad one there. There's other. Yeah, 140 and 131. That's the card. Click on it. And if I wanted to, I could just autofill that in and do 2 there, but I'm going to click into it super quick just to see what the last few have sold for. Looks like there's been 70 sold in the last 3 days. That's about 20 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. So somewhere around in here. So let's do 98 cents. And hit save, and I'm done. And then I just put those over here, and then I can move on to the next thing. Now let me try something real quick. Let me check out that same card on eBay and see what it sells for. I'm not trying to prove you wrong. I haven't looked at eBay prices in comparison to see how much they sell for. And this may not be a good choice. I mean, certainly slabs, you have to go eBay. Mela 140, 131. Well, so let's go to not just what it's listed for, but let's look at sold. Let's do buy it now and sold. Located in Canada, UK, United States. Yeah, I mean, certainly it sells for more, and the shipping would cost less. You're making a good point, especially after seeing this one. I'm not having an existential crisis, I promise. But no, you're making a good point. I mean, I have a thermal printer and everything, and I certainly have the shipping process down. I'll tell you one thing that excites me, though, is there's this TCG Automate, which a buddy of mine that sells on Whatnot, he has an eBay store as well. And the things that the guy that runs TCG Automate is doing to automate the listing process on eBay, it's pretty stellar. So I could definitely see myself pivoting back to eBay, or at least listing some cards on eBay. 67 sold in the last 3 days. It's about 20 a day. 6, but let's do 0.69. Nope, that's still too low. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 94 cents. That says 92. Let's do 94. eBay does have far more traffic though, so it's a good point. That doesn't mean sell-through will be higher. eBay is an algorithm game and fees are higher, especially with promotions that are required. Oh yeah, Jim, TCG. Yeah, it's who's doing TCG Automate. Yep. Yeah, so I mean, TCGplayer is owned by eBay. You can see that in their logo. They adopted the colors and the cards there, the eBay colors. So they're both making money without an issue. Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX. All right, I gotta land this plane in about 10 minutes and then I'll turn my shop back on. Last time I sold this, $1.98, showing 95 cents now. Sold 132 in the last 3 days. That's 40 a day. So we could scroll down here a ways. What did this say? 95? Yeah, we'll just do 95 cents. That sounds good. One copy. Save. eBay fees will be 13%. Promotions will be another 2% to 10%. TCGplayer is 11.5 if I remember correctly. Yeah, TCGplayer is 12.75 at level 4 plus 30 cents per transaction. Now I'm including the credit card 2.5% in that 12 point. So yeah, 2.5%. Let's see here. Yeah, so when you add the 10.25 and the 2.5, that comes to 12.75 plus 30 cents. So eBay would be very similar. All right, so I'm gonna set these aside. I'm gonna pull out my, let's go to camera number 2. Pull one of these guys out here. I'll go through here and see if I can find some ones in here I know that may be a higher value. Yeah, I got a lot more full arts in here. Here's a quick way to list 2. I got 2. When I can find multiples. Trevenant V, full art. Yep, that's that one. 168, 203, 267. 3 items sold in the last 3 days, so that's 1 a day. This guy's got a picture, good for him. If I want to be the lowest price, I got to be 229. Oh, these are Chinese. Lowest English price would be 264. I'll take that spot. I'll do that. Let's see what else we can find here. Hey, Deception. When did you make your first sale, man? Oh, yeah, you told me that. You sent me that today on Instagram, didn't you? I'm trying to remember. Let me pull that up. Oh, you have a different name on here, don't you? On Insta. I don't want to call it out. Oh yeah, that's you. Okay, cool. I didn't want to like say it on there if you didn't want me to share. Yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, Cameron in here that's in chat right now. He He's about to launch his store hopefully tomorrow if he can get everything worked out. See, is this one got a good value to it? Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. See what that guy's worth. Typing with one hand over here. Uh, 88 of 163. Yep, that's her. Oh, not the oversized card. For sure not the oversized card. Oh, sometimes when you go backwards and on here, it doesn't like it. I don't want to have to type all that out again. Come on. The worst. The worst. Rapid Strike. Yes, that will go there. And then 88 of 163, but not the oversize, not the prize pack. That guy. What's that one worth? $1.64. Not too bad. Let's click into it. What is the price range of the cards I normally sell? It's going to change. $1.64 market price. Let me tell you more. 10 a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $1.71, but $1.69 puts me in a nice spot there. Let's do that. $1.69. Tab over, one copy, save. Just went live, cracked a Crown Zenith ETB, got smoked. Well, I opened my very first one of these tonight. I love Star Wars, and there was no Pokemon cards, so I grabbed one of these today. And I pulled a couple of nice cards, but maybe worth about $1.50 in value total. But this is probably the most valuable one. It's a Kanan Jarrus card. I don't know how the game's played, but it's a hyperspace variant. So I don't know what I'm doing, but it was fun. And TCGplayer supports them, so I may list them later. We'll see. Pulled a foil too. That was pretty nice. I may open the other pack before I call it a night. Your videos help me quadruple my sales. Putting over $5 free shipping really juice my... Okay, so... Okay, guys. Tomorrow's video that's dropping at 7 o'clock. And I hyped it up a few minutes ago. And what Cardboard Nerd... No, Cardboard Nerd is saying here about the free shipping. I did that before with TMNT Car, saw a pack and just took a chance. It was fun. Yeah. Yeah, ripping cards is fun, for sure. I just, if you're just doing it for fun, it's always fun. If you're doing it to try to turn a profit, rarely fun. The video I'm doing tomorrow is the first time that I had sat down and done the math on, basically it's kind of a showdown between 3 $1,000 collections. So I compared 3 things. 3 collections. One is $1,000 of cards at $1 each per card. The second setup collection was 100 cards at $10 a card. And the third one was 10 $100 cards. So all 3 collections are $1,000 in value. And if you got them at 70%, you paid $700 for those. And so I went step by step. And in the one that was $1,001 cards, I put that 500 of those cards sold with free shipping, and 500 of them did not, but I grouped them up into 5 cards per sale, so 200 sales, because I had to figure out a way to kind of, that was the hardest one to kind of get. And I'm telling you, without the $1.31 shipping for purchases under $5, you'd be in the red every time by a significant amount of money. That little pivot, when you hit level 4 and you can put the free shipping on orders 5 or over, incentivizes the customer to spend at least $5 in your shop. And that incentive is what helps you be profitable. Without that incentive of automatically charging you the $1.31 under 5, you'd be borked on those lower value cards. And so I'm going to start pivoting to taking chances on bigger cards. The biggest thing I have to do is make sure I'm carving out time with new sellers that are selling me the higher end cards to make sure I don't get fake cards again. That's one. So I have a cautionary tale at the end of it, but yeah, I get into the weeds in that video tomorrow. So definitely check it out. Yeah, so cardboard, tell me, I shouldn't have looked. Oh, the Crown Zenith ETB. Yeah, my Death Sun Rivals ETB is going for like 118. I paid 52 for it, so or 53 for it. How did I quadruple your sales though? Tell me about that. How did that help you quadruple your sales? I understand how it may have helped you with the shipping. Did just that one change, changing your shipping, pivot you that much where you made that much more in sales? Tell everybody. Help us level up together, as I say. Man, I gotta wrap this thing up soon, guys. This has been too much fun. I didn't anticipate streaming this long. I told my wife I'd be about an hour and a half, and here we are at the 2-hour mark. All right, let me see if I can get the rest of these done. Max Rod. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna look back over here. See if I can find some higher value cards. Somewhere in here are some bangers. That might be a good one. Basic Energy with the 3 gold star. Sometimes these are hard to figure out. Basic Energy. Oh, it's Fighting Energy. Yeah, sometimes these energies are difficult to figure out. It's 258 of 190. Is that right? 258 of 198. Yep, that's it. Oh wow, $6.29. But the last sold was at $4 plus 131 shipping. Let's see here. Sold 2 over the last 3 days, so you probably want to be the lowest price. This is definitely near mint. Near mint is 531. Lightly played is 669. So lightly played just sold 2 in the last 3 days. It's definitely, this is that weird dance you got to do to be competitive. That's 531. So if I put it for 530, that's free shipping. Let's go for it. But it's showing value 629. It's kind of right in between these two. This guy's got 99.9%, 10,000 plus sales. So let's say that he sells that at $4. If I come in at $4.99, let's do that. Let's do $4.99. Because then it's going to add the $1.31 on there, unless they buy more cards from my. Let's do it. I just realized the textured energies are a hit in Crown Zenith. Guess I got more than I realized. That's nice. Offering free shipping over 5 is great unless you sell very low end cards that are less than $1. Someone ordered 196 cards from me and I ended up making $2 total after the shipping. Yeah, Elvis. Yeah, I try not to list cards that are less than like 30 cents if I can keep from it, but that's not perfect. Again, my video tomorrow kind of digs into that phenomenon a little bit more. But yeah, I had a 50 card order come through 2 days ago, yesterday, and it was a $25 order. So what does that come to? It's 50 cents a piece, right? On average. 25 divided by 50. Yeah, 50 cents a piece on average. I had to put it in a box and pay for the ground shipping, which is like $4.80 or something like that. So yeah, I didn't make a lot off of it, but I wanted to ship it once. I didn't have to ship out 50 cards. So it's, yeah, it's not ideal, but yeah, I don't have a lot of bulk on here though. I think if I was going to pivot into bulk, I would start another account and get it up to be a direct in the Pro Direct program, and allow people to buy from Direct, TCG Direct, TCGplayer Direct program, and then I'm just backfilling their supply, so that I'm sending a ton of bulk in one shipping, and TCGplayer pays for the shipping to them when you're in the Direct program. So if I was going to do the bulk play, I would definitely build up an account to get into that program. So then I would have two accounts. I would have one that was doing what I'm doing now, and one that's just cards for Direct is what I would probably do. But yeah, Deft, for sure. It is definitely a game changer. That is the goal. It definitely unlocks options you don't have otherwise. Again, go watch my video where I showed you, if you're not already level 4, or if you're not thinking about, if you haven't started yet. Yeah, if you haven't watched this video, the level 4 in 21 days, and then listing cards the right way, which is actually the way I'm listing them right now. Those are two great videos. But if you haven't even started 10 steps that change everything, it's a 10-step plan to get you off the ground and get your shop started. And there's a free download. You can go download the PDF over at my Ko-fi shop. And so, in fact, the link to my Ko-fi shop is right there. I don't know if you can click on the screen or not. But down in the description down below, you can go directly to the free resource. In fact, let me see here. If I go over here, and I need to wrap up here, guys. I'm sure my wife is wanting to get down into the basement here. But yeah, this is my Ko-fi site where you can come in and you can donate, support the channel, 357, whatever. You can donate with PayPal or Visa or whatever. A couple people have done that, but if you go to my shop, you can download this business jumpstart plan. You can click on that. Looks like 5 people have downloaded it. And you can either put $0 and get it for free, or if you want to donate to get a copy. But I go over the whole plan in that one video, how to get your shop off the ground, get it started. Hey, if you're new to the channel, everybody, if you're here and you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you subscribe. Thanks for being here. I need to wrap up here in the next few minutes, but we had some fun tonight, man. I learned some things. Some of you learned some things. Some of you learned that there are male and female variants of Pokemon. I learned that from Instagram not too long ago. And we opened up a pack of Star Wars Unlimited, and I'm going to leave this one sealed for a future stream. But yeah, pulled some good cards. This Kane and Jarrus card's worth 78 cents, I think it was. Great card. And then a couple of other cards. Oh yeah, we also grabbed this guy, Mega Mawile EX. Forgot that was in the stack. But yeah, pulled Paz Vizsla. If you've ever watched The Mandalorian, it's one of the main characters, one of the seasons. And then Maz Kanata, Star Wars The Force Awakens. So I'm letting my Star Wars freak flag fly high today. So that was fun to open that up. I never opened up any of the Star Wars Unlimited. But I think that's it, guys. I didn't get to use any of my fun. I did use my subscribe button a few times. I used Camera 2, used browser. Oh yeah, all my stuff is at fliphousefines.com. You can go over there and you can see all the links to all the things. So certainly go check that out. If you're, hey Master, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. If you're starting your business and you're looking to get a deal on shipping shields, you can get 10% off using my affiliate code, shippingshieldus.com. Use fliphousefines10 to get 10% off your entire order, no matter what you buy. And highly recommend that. Let me show you real quick. Whenever I'm packing a bunch of orders, this is my shipping shield setup. It's I bought this for I think $15 from their website. I don't know if they have any more in stock. And the shipping shields just sit inside here, and just pull them right out. Got my logo on them, or you can pull them from the bottom if you want to. They come right out the bottom too. So fantastic little thing I keep here on my desk when I'm packing lots of orders. But man, I appreciate you guys so much. I think we're building a great community here. I hope that we can all continue to support one another, cheer one another on, hype everybody up. This has been far more fun and invigorating than I had anticipated when I started this whole adventure. And Cameron, if you're still in here, man, congratulations on getting your shop up off the ground. Can't wait to see you start selling some things over the next few days. Who was it that... Oh, Deception, man. Way to go, too. Making that sale on eBay, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. So proud of you guys. Be more courageous than when you logged in here tonight. You can do hard things. I believe in you. It just takes a few reps. You got to get past that anxiety, do things you've never done before, try out new things, and just know that you are going to make mistakes. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tease to one of my future videos. I'll just say it this way. If you... Blazing Fury, love it. Just started yesterday on TCGplayer. That is awesome, dude. Made 3 sales today. Dude, there you go. 3 sales. You're doing it. That's 3 million% more than you made the day before. Way to go, dude. Way to go. The one weird thing of selling free shipping over 5, I seem to have more buyers buying one card at like 63 cents. Hey, that's okay. They get that $1.31. You get your shipping costs down to 90 cents, 92 cents, and you can make a little bit of profit or cover your 30-cent fee that it costs per order. A little bit of a tease here, guys. A little bit of a tease. Did you know, if you're a fan of the football and the NFL right now, there are no undefeated teams. All the teams that are in the NFL have lost at least one game this year, and one of them is still going to win the Super Bowl. It's not about perfection. It's about putting more points on the board than the other team. It's about making more shots than you miss when you play basketball. You can win a basketball game 118 to 113 and you still won. And so it's not about not making mistakes. That's impossible. You're going to make mistakes. It's about starting, and then when you do make mistakes, you open a journal, you open your notebook, and you write down what you learned, and you don't make that mistake again. Or the next time you make it, you really double down and don't make that mistake again. You will make mistakes. 100% of your business journey will have, not 100%, but you're going to make mistakes. They're guaranteed. And what you do with them is the difference between success and failure. And so keep making mistakes, embrace them, learn from them, get the reps in, and have fun while you're doing it. I'm here for you. This community is here for you. We got to figure out a way to communicate a little bit more freely. Maybe we'll start a Discord or something at some point. But right now, I've got to let my wife have access to the basement again. My name is Alan. This has been Flip House Finds, and so proud that you guys are a part of this community. Thanks so much. I'm missing some things here, but thanks for being here, everyone. I can't read all the things. We'll do some of the stuff next time. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you in the next stream.